Welcome to the season finale of The Toast, your newscast for all of your wedding needs. I'm your host of The Toast, Antre'chelle. Now, how do you choose your maid or matron of honor? Now, being chosen for this role is an honor, but this honor does come with a lot of responsibility. The most time-consuming, other than the day of the wedding, she is responsible for organizing the bridal shower, the bachelorette party too. So make sure that the person that you choose has some time to arrange these events. Another important event that the maid of honor attend is witnessing the signing of your marriage certificate. If you're planning on eloping, make sure that person you choose has time to come to the courthouse. Otherwise, the maid or matron of honor should be someone close to you, a family member or your best friend. Also, if your best friend is a guy, there are no rules saying that you can't have a man of honor. Just be you and pick the person that'll be best suited for the job. This is going to serve as a tale of caution. The biggest reason you want a stylist at your wedding is to prevent a bad hair day on your big day. These brides probably wish that they would have had a stylist on their wedding. Child, when has a mullet ever been a good idea for a wedding? Even when it was time for a mullet, it still wasn't a good idea for your wedding day. Darling, sticks and stones may break my bones, but these sticks are murdering the wedding. Waiter, brush please. Brush this hair, please. Now everybody loves a great Star Wars reference, but this side bun is a bun only Princess Leia can pull off. This bun should stay on the silver screen. Ooh, this bride looks like she's screaming her head off. Darling, I'm screaming for you too, because that's ugly. That is ugly. Is that a cat on her head? Somebody call a stylist. This is an emergency. Call him now. Now, where have I seen this before? Is it a mule? Is it a longhorn? Is it Thumbelina? I don't know. But it shouldn't be at this wedding. Yes, a stylist is a must on your wedding day. Now, hopefully these brides can redo their wedding photos with the stylist right there by their side and in their head. It's time to have an engagement party, but what are the rules? Are there any expectations? Here are a few that can never let you down. The couple should not host the party. Now, the rule used to be that one of the couple's parents should host the party. Nowadays, that's not always the case. The exception to the rule is when the engagement is a surprise, the couple wants to announce the wedding to everyone at the same time. Then they can host the engagement party. Invite people that you plan to invite to the wedding. You don't want people to feel left out. While everyone may not be able to go, you know that they had the invite and there are no hard feelings. Now, if you're having a short engagement, 6 months or less, then an engagement party may not be possible, but you're planning for a wedding that is happening so fast. Finally, just have fun. This is your time, and you and your other half should be having the time of your lives. Celebrate, enjoy each other, and kiss a whole bunch. Need some help on how to dress the kids for the wedding? Here are a few ideas. For a formal wedding, think of a miniature version of adult clothing. That seems to work. Now, for a semi-formal event, you can ditch the jacket. They're gonna throw it anyway. Remember, traditional clothing is always in, no matter the event. Everyone loves a well-decorated wedding and wedding reception, and we are no different. We have scoured the interwebs to find the best decorated weddings and wedding receptions. Now, here are some of our favorite flowery decor. Tell me, darling, which one was your favorite? Should the groom still ask the parents for the bride's hand in marriage? The answer is, it depends. If the bride's parents are very traditional, then the answer is a resounding yes. You don't want to alienate your future in-laws, and this is a surefire way of doing just that. If you're unsure if your bride's parents are traditional, then you sneak in a question to your bride. On the other hand, sometimes the parents raise the bride to be a modern woman. In this case, the choice is yours. If you feel like you should ask, then ask, but otherwise, you are probably good if you don't ask her parents. Basically, if it feels right to you, ask her parents, but if it don't, enjoy your life. Everyone loves a great wedding anniversary, and these brides are no different.
Celebrate the couple's 10 years of marriage. Baby, man, that all of us present should be proud of. Marriage, though a beautiful and sacred institution, is nevertheless fraught with serious challenges. However, I consider the rewards invaluable.
Let us play Mr. and Mrs. Question number 1. Who is more generous? One show, remember. Put it on hand. So far, so good. Off to a good start. Question number 2. Who in this relationship is more funny? Who is more likely to not give money for offering in the church? Your wife has spoken. My brother, you better cooperate. Who is more likely to not? My brother, God bless you. Nobody here can judge you. Some of them are doing it with confidence. Nobody can say anything to you, my brother. Nobody. I'm here to protect you. Who is more likely to spoil them? Ladies and gentlemen, they are doing well so far. This is a good sign. It's a very, very good sign. Next question. Who is more annoying? Your wife has spoken. She did not hesitate. My brother, I like your energy. My prayer to you, my brother, is that that spirit that is annoying you will be diffused.
The most breathtaking Asian wedding I've ever seen in my life was in the movie Crazy Rich Asian. Now, let's discuss how the wedding church, the chapel, is decorated like a beautiful Asian garden. The guests are sitting amongst the grass. That's all I can describe it as, the grass, and everything looks beautiful. But you knew that it was going to be a special moment once the water started trickling within down the aisle. The guests are awaited with anticipation. You see the lilac flowers on the runway, and you are like, oh. And then the lights dim, and you see the beautiful Chinese red lanterns. The guests stand up and they have fireflies in their hands. Like, what a way to get interactive. And then the bride. Oh, everyone, the music, the world paused and stopped for the bride. As she used her beautiful long legs to stretch out, she looked like a beautiful swan, just eloquently coming down the runway. Oh, man. Oh, chills, 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 chills. I don't believe that there was ever a dry eye in the house when you see this particular wedding. Brava, brava, brava. An epic movie moment. Another one of my favorite wedding movie moments that matter is the 1991 classic Father of the Bride. Now, this particular movie, if you really want to go back and look into it, it wasn't really about the dress or the decor. It was mostly about the feels and how we all felt Steve Martin when he was giving his only daughter away. This particular wedding movie had lots of wonderful, funny, classic moments, but you truly felt how this man adored his daughter and how she was excited to be married. Ah, yes, Sex and the City, the endless saga of Carrie and Big culminates to the big, beautiful, fashionable wedding. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this wedding scene has to be the most beautiful and yet most heartbreaking scene for anyone to have to go through. We find Carrie and her girls arriving to the library ready to take on all of the 200 guests while Big is sitting in the limo agonizing over his decision of, have I made the right decision? Now, because the show was full of fashion, we all wanted to see this beautiful wedding take place in these over the top designer ball gowns. And of course, Carrie in this designer Vivian West dress that was just to die for. My goodness. But as we all know what happened, Big did his dramatic exit. Men are so dramatic sometimes, but he definitely made his dramatic exit, leaving Carrie and the girls heartbroken. Whew. How many times can you watch it without crying? I'm still not able to do so. And that's a wrap on our season finale of the Toast Your newscast. For all of your wedding needs, I have enjoyed being your host of the Toast. I'm Antre'chelle. Cheers! Until next time.